best. I want someone to fell down. Locked in the cake. Try not to twist the whole season. With that, my pursuit survival kit for something to start with the way out. There. Got an airplane. Something like that window in the school garbage. No matter how many times I support a few, and it didn't budge again. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. I'm not getting out here anytime soon. Regardless of food. There's food here. It's all rotten. But double point. You're gonna get 2 points if you try to eat it next to surface of water. I can't be sure which one I can drink. Which ones are all around bad idea. Yeah, look, I'm blocked on all sides. That's still not enough reason to give up. But still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After reading a part of clothes, the next thing I tried to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way so with little string I had left. I left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a 4 day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, I thought the sky was a sign not yet happening. Crap. What the strange sound pierced my silence as the jamming me awake. So I was part of garbage doors in going odd shape. It's your fault. Down holder. It's the trash. It's your fault for us to vote to that thing. Dropping this thing, but I'm nothing to make all I'm seeing down here. So gently, if I have to fall down here, I should bring I'll take whatever it is I can put down here with me.
Just a second.
Giant piece of trash, rude, first even emerged from the powdered garbage. I knew who it was.
It smells awful. Indeed.
Well, you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? It's obvious. I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You grabbed the garbage. She gave her head a quick sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
Because I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. As I surprised, the water dish was holding out for me. In a second, it was in my mouth, making its way towards my stomach. Ooh, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. Though the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. About all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Oh, Kyoko, why are you coming right
So...
to bait them or no to a toad?
You...
Throw the troll, even though you knew I was lying. Even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that you didn't abandon me. Not exactly what I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me. I couldn't bring myself to do the same for
However...
you. But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason that I had to survive. And now why did you have to
It's
survive?
true.
To tell you, I told you everything. The reason I have to
In
survive.
other words...
It's so that I can do what I came to. It's so that I can do what I came to the school to do. Well, I made up my mind. become a host big academy. For one very important yeah, so you have some reason for coming to host big.
Indeed.
That's right, at least I did once. What's the reason? I've forgotten what it was. I forgot for that. I don't remember what it was. Remember that ninja. Did it reach you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us students who referenced at school? The first thing you're talking about, well, about when we fainted, right? I fainted when I woke up.
That's right.
I fainted too when I woke up. And I was fearful and myself a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time I forgot it. I couldn't remember why I come to the school. And I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Straightening touching my happened by chance. Since much you comedian, are you saying you think you lost your memory because
Indeed.
I don't think I'm past that. Nope. I think I'm past that because it was massive. It's still my memory. The first thing that happened to each of us is the how far we did what I think the world got trapped. I think to the wall a little bit. Separation of the guys that just things back on there. I got some more money. That's what I can play. Some more weapons. Yeah, kind of more alternate results to like what will make me feel like that. But why would they want to do that? They only make it for me. Because my purpose, my ability, and how they would interfere with the mastermind. Just build them for you.
However,
they would put out for me. Somehow my memories stayed connected. The mystery will end the mastermind. So I have to get them back. So I've been investigating for myself this whole time. But if we say it's true, why didn't I ask us?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked at one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. But so it's against the mastermind. So the mastermind is actually
correct.
Well, somebody could do that, but it's just a possibility. But since there's a possibility, you can't know it, right? That's how it is. Mastermind is one of us. You should believe that. But of course you couldn't trust anyone around her. This is the only like we're looking to missing memory by herself.
However,
that being said, there is a limit. There's a limit to what I can do by myself. So I asked you to help me. Not why you. As long as that you're released by you to be mastermind. That was tuition, but I see. Nutrition was like there's no way an ordinary kid but me can think of mastermind.
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
It was a dream. Good. Just like you had before. How did that happen?
Listen.
You okay? Yeah, it's nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you now. Just, I know you should be wrong.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I'm certain not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just a personality. You say you had a reason for doing all that investigation on your own? Don't you remember anything? I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I'm finally able to recall my purpose, who I am to my ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate, okay, that's what you're so good at it. I'm the ultimate detective. The ultimate detective.
Correct.
The reason for you tell me if someone had to find her. Well, it's time someone well, it was the headmaster. of Hope's Academy. Headmaster. Why do you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. Oh, what?
In other
Nani?
words,
I was separate from him as a child. That way he became the headmaster. I was separate from him as a child. It turned out he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. That's Hope's Peak's headmaster, and that explains an alter ego toward us how he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. No matter what, I'll
no matter what?
No matter what the cost. Kyoko, what's going on? I remember he hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course. It's not whole purpose for coming here was to fight him.
However,
I want to make this disappear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when it stuck into the head. Asked his room. Then what did you see?
So
the room had been ransacked. Shelves were a mess. The gesture was dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there. The mastermind.
It's true.
That was on street yet in the permanent position. I had to investigate the second floor of the dorms. You can see I found it, but why there? Because I was found closer to the headmaster's room. Some kind of map.
Indeed.
Layout for the entire Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room along with Mukuro profile of the key. The map showed us the second floor. This home to a number of rooms. The map showed us the second floor. This home to a number of rooms. That's the faculty. Some of the stuff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. And I figured the headmaster had some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that was true, the room would likely hold more clues. So I went to check. And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So he went there to the mastermind where he did have a private room there.
However,
and once I got there, I noticed that the present both the doors didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was the light? That's how this put on me. I describe all this thing. The moment I saw it, I realized what was going on in the school is more horrific than we ever. But imagine.
So
Yes, you need to see for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get a chance soon enough. Sounds like it might be important. It would be ominous.
however,
Of course, my victim.
however,
was about to fucking close the door and there was no pen no more. So I had no idea what was going on in the building. I feel more cold.
However,
just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that's the thing. Everyone but you and me had alibis. So who did
anyway,
like the paper shows the mastermind directly involved. To begin with, the point of Castro was obvious.
indeed.
I stole the key and disappeared, and military later the ones who dropped me out and eliminated.
Correct.
And with the point of Castro was the mastermind used they couldn't interfere directly. You mean directly.
That's right.
Exactly. The main restriction included for both the academy and discretion.
In other words,
The mastermind ended men without following the rules. And with the rule in place, since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to the class tried to do it. The rules. That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations. One other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mustafa was that there was a point where Mikuro may not have been There was a point where Makuro may not have become the victim. It could have been Makuro. I could be the victim. No one thought that way. Yeah, that guy. During the night. I can hear them, the footsteps of the god of death. Or I can hear the god of death at the moon. That those magic draw you into crazy. That those magic draw you into crazy. It's just like this.
Anyway.
Exactly what happened with you. I was in the doorway, and I had a sudden sense of dream. I looked down the stairwell, and I saw a white shadow across the corridor. I gave chase right as I fall, saw the shadow go into the room.
Correct.
I ran into a room and I saw what was happening. I introduced immediately, of course.
However,
that wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped him, but that led to whoever the match started was, they ended up dead.
Correct.
And the murder was in the dojo went up in my room. It all had to be the work of the mastermind. All this would mean that whoever killed Makuro is able to... So all this is whoever killed Makuro is also the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have to teach everything, but that's why I think like that. But that's really bad. If Joe needs a mastermind, whoever they want to feel like that. Wait, doesn't that create under the contradiction? Mastermind wants you to pass trials, try and prove to the criminal.
Correct.
You're right, that is a contradiction in the first. And it's not just movement, they need to pass trials to criminal. It seems ready. Ready to kill you in your room. And then we did it's a contradiction. So what is
in other words,
that means the mastermind is the one who's been cornered. That means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Makoto.
Just a little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. Not the ultimate despair. No type of Makoto's ultimate despair. Makuro Kusaba. They were the definitely close open air. But I don't think ultimate despair is just one person.
Indeed.
I think that ultimate despair is the cause.
That's right.
Well, that's my brother big up with all my trying to avenge the history. Try to what is responsible for that.
It would seem indeed.
Make no mistake, to the root of all evil that forces us to go through all this. That is the ultimate. You get some water. That is a real enemy. Chapter 5, 100 miles death, pain of a junk food. Sweet junkie. That's why it says, that's why it says junk food junkie. Okay, 6 now. Man, we lost a lot of people. To be continued. Dream Island Rocket Prison. Congrats, just like one more chapter to go. The ultimate despair. This is what people caused tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together killing games and being broadcast and began broadcasting around the world. Most likely all for people ever. That is the mastermind children. And we have finally been revealed. Right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Thinking of the rest of it will come after. Yeah, you're right. Good, still have that little thing
indeed.
Perfectly. Sanctified person showed the mastermind of the never. Sanctified person stand the mastermind of the never. We can open any door in this world.
That's right.
That's right, we should be able to use it on that door right now. Oh yeah. because it needs to keep your right?
It's true.
Find out. There's something that feels more fun about it than it is the key for that. Click. Yeah, open.
Indeed.
Now we're going out here. Let's go. Let's go. He wasn't even mad when he sees me though. He pulled on the door, made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally, we're finally free. There wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. I started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. The ladder was impossible long. I couldn't even see where it ended. I climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down. Say something else beneath. That's perfect. Kyoko. Paul, let me chill. Don't lose your footing if you slip. Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you. Yeah, I'll be careful. Now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off it. Also, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. So you're the ultimate detective, right? How long have you been doing detective work? How long? Ever since I can remember, I came from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way. That is your family famous?
Wrong.
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us. How come it's like your family's tradition, right?
Right.
Because we take pride in it. Pride.
Indeed.
Detectives in neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how you can uncover for the absolute truth. We stand natural in all things. And to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. That's why we made a conscious effort to conceal our existence. A conscious effort.
It's true.
It's kind of an old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational, but it's a family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Just like I said, it's our source of pride. So that's I came here, and I was looking up the info about the school, and I never saw anything about her. Anyone cares? So jealous of the winner. Get over to baseball pros. That's sensation. Because she hears all purpose to protect pride of our family.
However,
And yet, I gave up some of that pride. In order to in the whole speak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't know it was something a true character detective would never do. The reason you gave up that pride, the reason you go as such into hope speak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? So ashamed of that.
what?
Reconnect. I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father. But you've been reunited after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk
Wrong.
about. There's nothing I want to talk to my father
However,
about. There's something I want to say to him, though. No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him face to face. What is it? I want to sever all ties with him. Sever? The last time I saw him, I was still very young, so I don't remember myself. Apparently, he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kariguri family. He was telling me he had a promising future. But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. And not long after that, my mother died. He simply ran away. It actually happens in real life. It's crazy. I know a few people in situations like that. He went to my grandfather and they had a huge argument. Young as I saw, he left me behind. I'm sure there was a reason for that. Sure, your dad wanted to take you with you. If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I now would have had a chance to become a detective. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative, more emotional. I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But
However,
but there's one thing that I can never forgive.
So
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind, like I said. I think it was
however,
with the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as a little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me, even to this day. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. That's why I have to finally tell him we're no longer family. In order to sell the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago. But your family to cut him out like that.
Wrong.
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No. Is blood really enough to call someone family? Enough to call someone family. Only connected by blood and not by heart or soul. I was shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond, so instead, yeah, it's probably good. Yeah, you're getting to personal territory, Mikhail. I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence, and after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Hey, finally. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
No hold door, host just waiting for us.
That's
We're
right.
back. Remember the hatch on the ground? Remember the hatch on the ground in the trash room? Oh, there's it? I'm pretty certain I'll open it. That's where it will come out. I unlocked it earlier, so we should open without much trouble. Well, here goes nothing. Place my hand right on the push to get past. Like someone locked it again on one Kuma, so I had to open this to keep it, so. Looks like we're back. I can't believe how long the ladder was. I'm exhausted. Guess I said that we're safe or something. At least we're out of there. Now we're back in hopes we can kill a thinker. Now we'll fly out there without you. Nothing necessary. We'll just return the favor. So now I'm glad I didn't die, of course. But if Master finds out, and I'm worried about you too to help me. So then
Listen.
you're worried. Yeah, of course.
So then,
Let's just say concrete. So let's just get concrete.
in other words,
This admin could be calling if you wait that.
however,
We try to hide it only a matter of time until we find out, and it's not like we can run away. It's said that she put it at the new rifle and so you're saying that I've been stressing out over the conversation. No, what do you think it's going to happen?
because
The mastermind is the one that's inspired. The mastermind is the
so
mastermind would expose the investigation into McCoy's death. There was a role with the mastermind that they guard that.
right.
She was talking to a Kumo who was a player, and that person going directly for a track with them. That should help with our negotiations. I feel a little no super uneasy about this, but we don't really have a choice.
Indeed.
Kuma should be.
Shall we go?
Get going.
Shall we go?
Help. Job guard. I don't know if thought I had clean anyone here?
Shall we go? Shall we go?
Yeah. Chapter 5. Here we check this. I think it's like I hope everyone's there. Alright.
Well now.
Hey. Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But McCall's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are you really gonna be okay? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you out?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do? The guilty party is exposed. When the guilty party is exposed in the class trial, they alone will be executed. The guilty party is exposed in the class trial, they won't be executed. The point of but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again. This time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko, do whatever but you feel you have to. What?
However,
But before you do, let me just say one thing. If you execute Makoro, that means you lose. Not that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose. You, explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting your way so you wanted an excuse to kill
in
me.
other words,
I was supposed to be chosen. I was supposed to be chosen as a target and then executed later. Hey, what? Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makillo chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. That the results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in the position, one person would protect another like
Right.
that. And in that response to unexpected in response to that unexpected development,
indeed,
you acted by proclaiming McCullough plotting and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation, no more than that. You must have realized that McCullough who refused to be manipulated was a threat to you as well.
however,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. And then activities that were ready as approach in your presence with execution machinery. Alter ego. You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed
am I
him.
wrong?
So here's the absolute truth. Makolo didn't kill Makolo, you did.
Listen to me.
To execute Makolo, for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone, the blackened story, they alone will be executed. That's what he told us, right? And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and I'm Makoto?
Well?
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't. Don't just say it. What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims out, they try to evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now. But with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth. And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by despair. You so love to inspire.
However,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
Indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince. And if you were to execute Makoto now, if you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this will be extremely displeased, huh?
Indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because they would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right. Despair can never kill hope.
Hey.
Of course, you can say we're making this. Of course, you can say we're making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. So you have no choice but to prove. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
That's what we have to do.
just you take my advice. So what is his advice for you?
It's true.
To do Makoto's trial over again. Oh, and this time, you followed the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that will make for the proper climax when you say a fair trial, one last showdown in other words. This will be our chance to explore the true identity of Makoto, of the mastermind himself. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? The project excommunicated.